Oh shit, let me switch scenes. Switch scenes, here we go. Let's go, chat.
Minecraft PvP has grown to become one of the largest.
Get your snacks, chat. Let's lock in.
World,
360p. What the fuck?
The game itself and into the mainstream media for better or for worse. But this game, the one you're watching right now, isn't what it may seem to be. Though PvP is likely the largest Minecraft community there is, it originally was never even meant to exist. So where did it all begin?
I miss it.
In today's episode of
after 1.9, we answered. Like after 1.9, nothing. It was dead for me. I really stopped playing Minecraft. Like I literally remember being in Discord. It might have even been Skype because this was a long time ago. Just talking about this bullshit ass update, bro. I was so mad because I was like, "What the actual fuck?" I was actually not that pressed because I knew a lot of the servers weren't going to switch to 1.9 right away. Bro, my camera's flipped. That confused the fuck out of me. I knew a lot of the servers weren't going to switch to 1.9 right away. But still, I was still really pressed about it. I was like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. I know the combat, clicking as fast as you can, clicking fast as the other person is not like a good combat, so I understand why they changed it, but waiting 1 second or even longer after attacking is also not good. That's even worse in my opinion.
Just that, delving deep into the decade-long history of one of the most interesting parts of the largest game in the world. This is the history of Minecraft PvP.
Alright, let me turn up
to truly see the beginning of what would become Minecraft PvP, we need to go back, way back. Back to May 16th, 2009. 6 days after Minecraft entered development, and 1 day before it would debut as a Java applet on an online forum. Notch was touching up a demo for his aptly titled Cave Game, which was a game about building and caves. But he had plans for this game, plans to make it much more than what it already was. Among other ideas, some officially implemented and some becoming popular minigames, Notch envisioned a mode where the player would have to fight to stay alive, scavenging for food, mining for resources, and desperately trying to cobble together a basic shelter to protect.
Oh shit. Appreciate the follow. Your name actually is kind of funny for the fucking follow alert.
Protect yourself from the beasts that would come out at night. He deemed it the survival mode, and while it seemed to be relatively well received, nothing happened.
But yeah, if y'all didn't know, Minecraft originally was fucking just creative mode. There was no survival. They added it later on.
The next 2.5 months, he focused his progress on the creative mode that was already in the game, ironing out bugs, taking suggestions, including the new name Minecraft, improving terrain, and otherwise refining the basics of the game. Come August, though, he was ready to begin work on Minecraft Survival. By the 18th, he had introduced basic PvE combat, a rudimentary health system, and a simple inventory to manage the resources you've collected during your time playing. All this info came in the form of posts on Notch's Tumblr blog and short video clips on YouTube, which have all since been blocked in most countries. But after a month, survival mode was working, and at the demand of thousands of eager players, a test mode was released, titled Survival Test. Another amazingly creative name from Notch himself. But the name wasn't important, it was the game that mattered. There were 9 total survival tests released to the public.
I'm pretty sure there's literally like
lost, I was able to find a working version
in the files. There's a song was just called Song 4.
Just 43 minutes after the
no
original,
title at all, just Song 4.
Bugs from the previous 2 versions regarding tile drops.
Oh, Capture the Wool, bro! This game mode was fucking
still
lit.
An issue over 11 years later, but it was a
This video is kind of
While
old,
there
so I
is
doubt it's so
gameplay from all the
popular.
way back in 2009 on this update, I think it might be a good idea for us to check out this early build of Minecraft Survival to see what combat was like all those years ago. This early version of Minecraft
you just held down the button, if I remember correctly.
Than what we know today.
It was like
The
auto
basic
clicker.
melee element
Essentially
consisted of
auto
what could be
clicker.
likened to modern day sumo-tori. Weapons didn't exist, and while there was plate armor, it was cosmetic only and exclusive to the mobs since crafting hadn't even been added to the game yet. Clicking wasn't required, and holding down left click would allow you to swing your fists at a pretty comfortable speed around 5 clicks per second. There wasn't any form of natural regeneration, and similar to the popular UHC game mode, you could only heal by consuming specific foods, with the golden apples
there's
being
like there's a documentary by X Historia that I should
instantly
watch.
Healing 3 hearts each. Transportation wasn't great.
Maybe not this stream, but
get any
another
form
time.
Of speed,
I should
so
definitely
basic
watch
movement
that.
was agonizingly slow.
I wasn't too into UHC like that, but I definitely was
at
one point in time.
The only way to get from one aerial platform to another was by.
I feel like I also have to preface this, like, for context. Here, let me go to my YouTube channel. Cause this is on Twitch. I don't think I really have the same audience on Twitch as I do on YouTube, so if y'all don't know, back in the day, I say back in the day, like it wasn't that long ago. Y'all don't know, your boy was a Minecraft YouTuber. Oh God. There's a reason why I don't really do that no more, cause the bad the bad fucking stigma Minecraft YouTubers have now. And I don't really enjoy the game like that anymore, to be honest. So I just moved away from it and started posting other games because I just don't really enjoy playing Minecraft like that. Every once in a while, I'll hop on a game, usually with mods, and I'll have a great time. But other than that, like, it's dead. Minecraft is dead. I'm not really getting back on that unless it's with the homies or something.
Bridging, and trust me, bridging was not fun. Crouching wasn't possible, meaning you had to edge closer
you
to
couldn't
the side of the ground to place a block.
Before crouching,
you
bro.
didn't accidentally go too far and fall off. Because if you did, you would have to
y'all take sprinting for granted. Imagine no crouching, because I remember it.
Or build buttons, forcing you to.
I wasn't playing the game at the time, but I just remember.
The concepts were there, but they
I started playing around like beta 1.8, 1.7.
To be officially added to the game and released to the public. It wouldn't be until November of 2010, with the release of version 1.2.3, that true PvP combat would come into play. Though multiplayer gameplay had been working for well over a year, it was very.
I started playing Minecraft just before they added like sprinting and shit.
Game in single player survival. Now,
I think they literally just added beds when I started playing.
Time, and even the standard single-player version.
I was literally a child.
Crashing issues, so I can't experiment with PvP myself.
And it was definitely like a cracked version off of Pirate Bay.
With the power of YouTube,
like,
we can travel all the way back to November.
I had to beg my parents for a Minecraft account.
Just 2 days after PvP was made possible. This video from Battlefield Beast has footage of what may be one of.
Because I used to play cracked Minecraft on like on servers and shit, and actually have mad fun. I would play with a bunch of random people and never be able to meet them again.
To the death. As you can see, things had changed quite a bit since the survival tests. Immediately, you'll notice that proper combat gear had finally been added to the game. Each player would get
that's a bunch of people I met on Minecraft.
Stronger than any other
if we had never talked on Discord or Skype, I'd probably most likely never talk to you
in the early days. They were also equipped with diamond swords that you could automatically swing, just like in the previous versions. The in-game auto-clicker had been slowed down quite a bit, down to just 2 or 3 clicks per second. In the second match, he pulls out a bow, and though they didn't actually deal any damage because of a bug in this version of Minecraft, you can see the bow firing rapidly like
the
a
auto
Gatling
bow
gun when you hold down left click. Later in the video, we also see the use of healing items, with unenchanted golden apples that were added to the game back in late February, and the beginnings of flame PvP, with lava and flint and steel slow down the player and deal fire damage, which would go on to become a very common theme in popular
invented by Huawei, probably. I think Huawei invented FNS.
Overall, though it wasn't perfect,
he was the go at it, like
the Minecraft PvP.
Literally to this day. To this day, if you do the clean, boom, I feel like no one in my chat understands what I'm talking about. If you play PvP, if you play Minecraft PvP SG back then, you know exactly what I mean. If you hit the boom real quick, the cleanest boom, it's literally called the Huawei FNS because you just are clean with it. Just boom. I look dumb as fuck doing that. Boom, that's the motion of lighting the flint and steel on the fucking ground.
PvP had finally come into existence.
I was so cracked at this shit too. Like I spent, there is no other game other than this and Call of Duty that I spent like more time grinding.
Competitive without anything else added to spice it up. As a result, the true foundations of Minecraft PvP wouldn't be set in stone until September 14th of 2011, which is also around the time that a huge wave of invalid names were created. So feel free to check my video out about that if you're interested. This was the day that version Beta 1.8, also known as the Adventure Update, would roll out to players worldwide. From this update, the PvP we know and love today was birthed. Bow shots were now charged, critical hits and blocking were added to melee. The auto-clicker was removed from all forms of combat. Food was changed to help your hunger bar with exceptions like golden apples, and most of all, sprinting was added to the game.
I told you, Chad, I know.
For future features.
There's no other game that I know more than Minecraft. Like, no offense, Dream, but when he was like popping off with the manhunt, yes, that shit is cracked, but like, I was watching this and people were calling this dude the best Minecraft player in the world. I'm like, bro, have y'all never heard of any of these legends that we have in the PvP community? Like, or when Minecraft Monday, like when Technoblade would be winning, I'm like, bro, he's not even, rest in peace, but he's not even the best PvPer from the community. He's a Hypixel player. He's not even like a UHC sweat or nothing like that. All respects to Technoblade, he is nice. But I just always found that stuff funny because once they got the one person that's actually decent at PvP, he kept clipping everybody.
The addition of ender pearls, which were unusable at the time, and status effects like speed and instant health, as well as some unusable ones like strength and resistance. Bridging had been updated to be similar to how it is now, with speed bridging, breezily bridging, and so on all still being possible.
Oh my god, I remember all this shit.
With
Ninja bridging,
complex system
it's speed bridging, but I call it
would
ninja
inevitably
bridging.
start to get some ideas of what the game mode could become. Soon, Minecraft PvP will be revolutionized forever. So, now we know how Minecraft PvP came about, but that's only the first step to understanding the intricate history behind the game mode.
Yes.
After all, you don't ask a friend to go play some PvP.
No.
You ask them if they want to play UHC, or Hunger Games, or Skywars, or Capture the Flag.
Hunger Games? What the fuck? Is this a Bajan Canadian viewer? It's like, nah.
Foundation for an infinite number of minigames to be created over the years to come. But where did they all come from? Well, a select few early Minecraft servers would go on to revolutionize the game for good, and though most of these have shut down, their legacy will never be forgotten. So, let's start from the top with one of the earliest major Minecraft servers in existence, known simply as MCPVP. Founded on December 24th of 2010 by Curtis Welch, aka HC Luke, it would go on to pioneer not just specific game modes like Capture the Flag, Hunger Games, and Soup, but arguably, this server was the launch point for Minecraft PvP's foray into the mainstream.
If you know, you know.
Famous YouTubers like Stimpy getting their start.
It's like pot PvP, but instead of throwing the potion down,
but by 2015,
you drink the soup.
The player base had begun to dwindle and funds were running low. The staff decided to make the tough decision of selling their server to Brawl.com, who would continue to run the games from then on. Even though the original MCPVP is long gone, Brawl is still alive with a few hundred players on at a time, and the Capture the Flag game mode is still around, free to play for anybody who wants a taste of the original Minecraft PvP. But while MCPVP was the main catalyst for the growth of PvP servers, it's far from the only one. So it's time for a quickfire round, starting with Shotbone Network.
This is kind of weird because, like,
of 2012, though I can't find a precise
I'm on the phone with my girl, but she sleep.
Video games to Minecraft.
But I still have my camera on, so I have like literally two cameras pointed at me right now. Like,
the server is still running today with many of their original modes.
I'm muted though. Don't worry, she can't hear me fucking yapping.
2012 was the creation of Kohi on the 25th to be exact, who would become one of the largest and most respected servers for HCF and practice of all time.
Once I get started talking about my girl, I start yapping.
Years after the server shut down, it's still commonly referred to as one of, if not the best competitive PvP server of all time. But why did it shut down? Well, that
Wait, what server? I'm sorry,
chat. Server for HCF and practice
HCF.
Of all time, and become one of the February 2012 was the creation of Kohi on the 25th. Who would become.
I ain't really played Kohi that much, like on that server specifically, but I remember it, and goddamn, it was lit. Yo, it used to be toxic on there. I was more of like a Bad Lion, MCSG, MC Gamer Net, whatever the fuck the server IP was. Mindplex back in the day. Fucking micro battles, bro. That was like the best game mode ever. Oh my god, Micro Battles was the
largest
best.
and most respected servers for HEF and practice of all time, and even now, 4.5 years after the server shut down, it's still commonly referred to as one of, if not the best competitive PvP server of all time. But why did it shut down? Well, that leads us to our next server, Badline. Founded
That's why it shut down.
It would grow to become another very large practice server, which would also pioneer UHC both as a dual kit.
Badline was so fun, bro.
On April 29th of 2016.
Oh my god. There was a point in time where I was like decently high up on the leaderboards on Badline. Like I was really, that was my shit. Like every day, Badline, boom. Nah, I'm making my own video. I don't really want to spoil that much. I'm making my own video on Minecraft PvP, but more of like the content creator side. So, because those people are really what influenced me to start making videos and posting, along with other people like Captain Sparkles and such. But it's really, that's what really made me want to do this shit, and I'm still doing it to this day. So I gotta give them their flowers. I feel like
Kohi merged into Badline, bringing many of their game modes with them and reviving the pop PvP community on Badline.
Yep, I remember this.
On June 10th of 2018, Badline permanently closed its doors to the public, citing a lack of interest in the server. And
what was it, 2019?
Badline pop PvP community on Badline in the process. On June 10th of 2018, Badline permanently closed its doors to the public, citing
I was still living in New York at this time, so yeah, I was still playing Minecraft
as the reason for doing so. They're still around in namesake, and their ever-popular Badline client is used by millions of PvPers, but the server it was made for no longer exists. And
I swear, finally, like, isn't the actual like person that runs Badline, like, I swear he's like a scammer or something. I don't remember the exact situation, but there was like a controversy back in the day in the community about this shit. Like, I don't really remember.
Have the Overcast off the top of my head, created in October of 2012, that would become the breeding ground for tons of classic games to be brought into Minecraft, with Team Deathmatch, so Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, and Tower Defense, just to name a few. Due to a lack of interest, the server was scheduled to shut down on September 5th of 2016, but was bought out just in the nick of time by Lifeboat Network, a name very familiar to those of you that play Bedrock.
Cheers, Chad.
For those that don't, it's basically the mobile equivalent to Hypixel, and it's been the largest minigame server for MCPE and Windows 10 for the better half of a decade. Unfortunately, it was only a short-term solution, and the server shut down on January 28th of 2017. The server returned, rebranded as Overcast Community at the very end of 2019, and it's been decently popular ever since. There is another popular game mode of Minecraft PvP, but the origins of it are rather mysterious, and it might even be worth making an entirely separate video.
It's crazy. Simple things, just at looking at these texture packs is nostalgic for me, because these textures are widely fucking used. I could open my Minecraft right now, scroll through the like hundreds of texture packs that I have downloaded still, and probably would see these fucking textures. I'm not even trolling.
History. Of course, this game mode is Factions, and though I'm not yet sure where
I wasn't really into Factions at one point.
In early 2011,
we had a big ass faction. I remember just waking up and getting a call like, "Yo, we raiding," just immediately hopping on Skype, getting on my PC, and fucking just jitter clicking away. That's why I fucking carpal tunnel now. Is literally from Minecraft PvP. There's no other way. I can't blame basketball for carpal tunnel, even though, you know, dribbling and shit, that could possibly be it. But no, there's no other way, reason I would have carpal tunnel other than from fucking jitter clicking. Now, I don't have carpal tunnel to the point where it literally, like, wakes me up in my sleep, but I do get that feeling, tingly feeling in my fingers, which apparently is carpal tunnel, so. Yeah.
Factions quickly grew to become one of the largest game modes in Minecraft history, with a style of gameplay that was adopted in one way or another by the vast majority of PvP servers around that time, even those that didn't actually have factions on their network. While Factions isn't as popular as it once was, it's still been around for almost 10 years, and servers like Psycho PvP and Cosmic PvP still have hundreds of thousands of active players. Outside of these more OG PvP servers, there have also been a lot of minigame servers that would go on to adopt many of the same game modes, with huge names like Hypixel, Mineplex, Cubecraft, and HiveMC coming to mind. I'd like to do separate
Egg Wars, bro, which was Bed Wars before Bed Wars even existed. Hypixel just stole that, by the way, if you didn't know. Egg Wars, bro. I gotta ask Joe. We literally had like an almost hour, 30-minute long match of Egg Wars where we're like, that game was so intense. I miss it. Bed Wars is nothing compared to how Egg Wars was. Egg Wars was intense. Those games lasted a while sometimes.
Separate history videos for each, and I already have a Hypixel video out on my channel from a few months back, so check that out if you're interested. By this point, the Minecraft combat system was completed. While it would be refined over the next few updates, combat would stay largely the same for 4.5 years until February 29th of 2016, with the release of Minecraft version 1.9, the combat update. Shields, dual wielding, and brand new enchantments were added.
Hold on, I gotta type in my own chat because I hate this. I hate this goddamn update so much. Get up. The spam up. Just no. I hate this damn update so much.
Melee. Tipped arrows allowed you to heal teammates, poison enemies, and more, making ranged combat far more interesting. Elytras would allow for extremely fast transportation, as well as epic aerial PvP battles. However, not everything was enjoyed. Attack speed was extremely nerfed, making huge combo chains very rare to come by. PvP-related enchantments were nerfed for seemingly no reason. And worst of all, axes became the most overpowered item in the entire game, where the most basic tool, a wooden axe, would do the same amount of damage as a diamond sword that often took hours of gameplay to craft. While many of the changes brought by this update were positively received, the massive overhaul of Melee was one of the most divisive changes the game had ever seen.
I literally wanted to quit the game because of it, bro.
This would go on to become by far the most controversial update in the game's entire history. PvP-focused servers would stay behind utilizing the 1.7 and 1.8 versions. Many modded servers would continue to version 1.12.2, the most recent version of Java that is still comfortable.
I didn't even know about it until like
and vanilla servers would progress to the newest version of the game for the new mobs, blocks, items, and even the trident weapon introduced in 1.13. That is where we stand today, but I can guarantee you that Minecraft won't be like this in the future. Minecraft staff have been working on a revamped combat system since the middle of 2019, and it seems that they're nearing the end of testing, with Jeb saying that they'll be taking a break until something dramatic happens.
Are they actually
I won't cover all the changes in detail, as other YouTubers like Waddles and Suzumovoid have already made videos about them. But among the changes are new PvP enchantments, variable levels of reach depending on your weapon, weakened axes, though they are still a bit overpowered, different levels of shield strength, stackable potions, slowed projectiles, and more. It's too soon to say whether the changes will be positively received, or whether
I forgot my account.
Will have to wait even longer for a favorable update. But very soon, Minecraft combat will be
probably when I get more pop and Twitch will give me my name back, hopefully.
Hope you all enjoyed this video. It's definitely been a long time coming.
The fact that my name is even forgot account is kind of a meme in the first place. Because that account is mine. Vindsay is mine. I fucking forgot the 2-factor because my phone fucked up. Minecraft. Bro, if Minecraft was an esport, I would not even... Bro, I would have been popping. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I would have been popping, child. If Minecraft was an esport, I would have been popping. How do I get my own chat off this?